The upcoming season of the award-winning show will star Elizabeth Debicki as the late Princess of Wales and will dramatize her bombshell panorama interview with Martin Bashir as well as other key events in her later life. Now Diana's brother has revealed why he rejected the offer by Netflix to film at Althorpe, where he still lives. He told BBC Breakfast, "They applied. They wanted to shoot here. But I don't really do that stuff. Actually, to be honest, I don't watch The Crown, so I just said, thank you but no thank you." Earlier this year, Lord Dyson's investigation into Martin Bashir's 1995 BBC Panorama interview was published. The probe threw up systematic failings on the part of the BBC, who rehired Mr. Bashir despite evidence he showed Diana forged bank documents. Following the report, the journalist spoke out about the findings, which found he used deceitful behavior to land the interview with the Princess of Wales. Mr. Bashir insisted Diana was not unhappy about the content of the interview. He told the Sunday Times, "I never wanted to harm Diana in any way and I don't believe we did. Everything we did in terms of the interview was as she wanted, from when she wanted to alert the palace, to when it was broadcast, to its contents. My family and I loved her." Mr. Bashir said he was deeply sorry to Prince William and Prince Harry. At the time, Earl Spencer said there remains a long way to go with the investigation into the events surrounding the program and did not rule out legal action. He said, "Lord Dyson did a very good job. His brief was tiny. It was to look at a very specific area, and there is still so much more to look at in the broader terms of who was responsible for what. How did it come to this? Did documents get hidden from view? All sorts of really important stuff, which is yet to come out. So I see the Lord Dyson report as a very welcome development, but there is still a long way to go with this." Asked how far he would take his investigation, he said, "That is the question, and I have got people looking at that, and we will see. It is not going to end now. I am not saying that as some ugly threat. It just can't stop now, as there is still more to come out." Speaking about a potential private legal case, he added, "Everything is possible at this stage. I just wouldn't want to box myself into a corner here." Prince Harry has previously defended the Netflix original series The Crown, saying that although it is a fictional drama, it is loosely based on the truth. Since leaving the royal family in January 2020, the pair have signed multiple deals in a bid to become financially independent. This includes a Netflix deal with their production company, Archie Productions, rumored to worth be up to £150 million. Daily Mail diary editor, Richard Eden spoke with Joe Elvin on Palace Confidential. Mr. Eden said, "This is really interesting. Jemima Goldsmith was a close friend of Princess Diana, and she knew her well. She was keen. She works in TV production herself to make sure that the Crown provided a fair portrayal of her friend. So she became involved in it. And I think she's become very disillusioned very quickly at the path the program's taken." He added, "Now with Harry and Meghan, they've signed this very lucrative deal with Netflix, and then they're in a difficult position. Remember, we had Harry defending the Crown when he was interviewed by James Corden, talking about actually, it's quite realistic. So he is doing what his paymasters want him to, and I think that's very uncomfortable." Ms. Elvin asked, "Does Jemima's stepping back from it suggest that actually that they're writing a fairy tale? It's not the historical record that a lot of people, particularly in America, think that it is." Mr. Eden added, "I think it does. They're not interested in historical portrayal, they want sensation." Jemima Goldsmith announced last week that she was walking away from the show and had asked for her contributions to be removed.